now's not the time. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking. Like, who do you think you are? Like, who do you think you are? Why do you think that you can start a business right now? But, all right, can't take it back. Woo! Girl. All right, so let's talk. So if you're somebody like me that suffers from anxiety, and your brain's always racing, put all of your thoughts on a sheet of paper and then organize them to what is important. The main reason why I'm doing this is because I can't keep pulling these all-nighters. I am officially a stay-at-home mom now. I was part of the working class that was basically just working to pay for daycare. While I finish getting my degree, because the goal is to be done, well, that's not going to be the goal. We're going to speak this into existence. I will be done no later than September 2021. So with doing that, staying at home with the toddler and starting your own business. So as I'm in this new season of growth, working on myself, working on things that I have always, how should I say, procrastinated in doing. Like for instance, starting my business. I actually started last year in 2021 in the summertime, I think around July. I actually went and paid for my domain for my website, did all my research on how to start my business, and I don't know why I put it off, but you know, everything happens for a reason. So sometimes we think we're ready to do things. You know, we do have free will to do whatever we want, but sometimes you have to move when God says so. So I kind of took a step back. So my whole why for my brand is making sure that you show up for yourself before you go out there and try to pour into other people's cups. So I actually felt like, how could I dig deep into what I feel is important and the impact and inspiration that I want to give other women like myself if I'm not doing the work for me. I definitely had to take a step back, take some personal accountability, stop making excuses, and to know that I can do whatever I want to do as long as I put in the time, the effort, and my talent into what I'm trying to achieve. So I personally needed to learn how to be less needy and reliant on external conditions to feel in control. And that's just a fancy way of saying needing validation from others. I don't think I necessarily need validation because I know what I'm capable of. But I'm human. We all have things that we have to work on personally, and I'm taking accountability. I'm being transparent and letting you guys know that it's okay. That's who I was at that time. And it's okay to be in a season of wanting to have growth and to want better for yourself. So, for example, after lunch day, I was a little anxious about that, as you saw in the beginning in the first couple of clips. I try not to, get caught up in things I can't control. What I knew that I could control is my work-life balance and what I had going on. I wanted to go ahead and knock out some of my schoolwork. I did complete 2 classes, cooking, cleaning, and doing stuff with Elijah in my everyday life. So on Wednesday, I was getting ready to take Elijah to his appointment. I go outside to warm up the car and it wouldn't start. And I just couldn't understand, like, we just went somewhere yesterday, why the car isn't working. The old Taylor, that would have been the perfect time for me to continue to talk myself down, beat myself up. Every time you trying to do something positive, something bad always happens. I don't even know why you think that you're capable of doing such things. Who do you think you are? Instead of having those negative thoughts, I told myself, stop, breathe, and continue to work on what I could work on for my business. I just didn't make a big deal about it. I didn't get too anxious or depressed about it like I would have done in the past, like 2 years ago in the past. What will being upset that the car won't start? What is that gonna change? The car still isn't gonna start. So I'm gonna break this down to another example, because maybe something materialistic as the car or things like that out of your control happening, maybe that doesn't bother you. Maybe you're someone who is grieving, you just lost someone, or you have abandonment issues where people are always exiting your life and you feel like everybody that you get close to, there's no point in building relationships because everyone that you get close to for some reason they exit your life. You may be beating yourself up about it because you're like, what is wrong with me? That's on them. If they feel like you're not of importance to them to communicate what's going on behind the scenes with them, or what they feel like is a problem, that's their loss. And it's totally okay to feel that way and to try to process your thoughts, but I definitely want you to know that there's someone out there who will value you and that will show you that you are heard and loved.